Are you struggling with knowing what to say when an agent or seller tells you, why do I need to get a professionally staged job done when my house will sell quickly anyway? Well, I have great news for you because in this quick learning video, I'm going to share a wonderful conversation that happened inside our private network, Stagers Connect, when people join my HSR staging and redesign certification training. We're all in this huge network where, by the way, there's tons of veteran stagers and we're all elevating and helping one another on a daily basis, several discussions going on at all the time. Well, in this case, Melissa asked the question, I'm a new stager. I'm restarting my business. How would you market yourself when you're hearing we aren't getting listings or we don't need to stage because it just sells in 5 days? She just got a little frustrated because she had a broker tell her that. And she just was wondering how to respond. And I just had to share this because I love that we are here to elevate our industry and help one another. And the responses were fantastic, especially from these two veterans, Darcy and Michelle. If you combined their staging experience, I think it would be at maybe 35 years. They've been doing it forever. They're my veterans in the group. Michelle was one of the first people that actually signed up for my training back in 2006. So, anyway, Darcy says, maybe selling quickly, but is he getting top dollar for it? Michelle takes it one step further, which I absolutely love because she does this a lot in my Stagers Connect group, and I'm so grateful to her, where she'll actually give you the verbiage. Great. See you, pick a date, October 24th. What time should I be there? Because this was for an event that she was scheduling. It's interesting that you say you don't feel staging is necessary in this market. I hear Tanya, top producer, stages all her listings, and most are selling for well or over listing price. And then she goes on to say, this broker's made up his mind that staging isn't necessary. You probably won't be able to change his mind. Just keep contacting him to stay top of mind and send him interesting articles, statistics, etc. He will come around eventually. In the meantime, look for the low-hanging fruit. Who are those people? The agents who believe in staging and they're looking for a new stager to add to their team. Because if you're always marketing yourself and you're putting yourself out there, you will find all of those. So don't get discouraged on the one person that you're not going to necessarily change their mind right away. So I love what she mentioned. Some more responses. Selling quickly is not the only factor, Gretchen says. Quickly for top dollar with multiple offers is much better. You know, what kind of agent do they want to be known for? She went high on the stage home sales for an average 17% more. I would say the most recent statistics that are very conservative, a stage home on average sells 8 to 10% more than the unstage. Now that probably doesn't equate to that much more commission for an agent. And that's why they can just do a little less, just put it on the market. But do they want to be the agent who is known for getting their seller that price, or the agent who got the professional staging? Let's say the home was $300,000 and that seller got 10% more, $30,000, because they professionally staged it. Here's the deal. That $30,000 means a lot to the seller for a $300,000 house. That 10% more is a lot of money that they're putting into their new house. Maybe they can remodel it. Maybe they can do those changes they wanted. Yeah, that 30,000 isn't that much when you think of a 3% commission to the agent, but is that the agent they're going to want to be known for? Or are they going to want to be known for the agent that always gets the best price, does not leave money on the table for his clients? And this is what I love about her response. Those agents, because there's a lot of agents right now in the market, and now it's becoming very competitive for an agent. So if you are an agent, this is a very competitive difference. Be the agent that always gets the best price, that tells the ugly truth sometimes to your clients and talks to them about the potential that they can get with staging. Because yes, in a seller's market, regardless, that home will eventually sell. Or will sell very quickly. But the goal is not quick sale in a seller's market. The goal is best price. And I'm being very conservative when I talk about a $300,000 house, but let's be true. What does that mean to $1 million house? Getting 100,000 more that seller would get by having that home professionally staged. Staging does not cost much, especially in a seller's market where they're getting top dollar. So I love what she said. I love what Emily said. I agree with all the above. The quick and simple answer is it's not a matter of if it will sell, it's a matter of how much more it will sell. And do you want to be that agent who is known to always get best price and not leave money on the table. And in fact, in your listing presentations, when you present the staging or your professional stager that you bring in as a competitive difference to other agents who are not, that is your goal, is you don't want to leave money on the table for that seller. Finally, Elegant Transitions mentions, and I thought this was interesting. She told the story, and this is how we teach each other. She is a longtime friend. This is a good friend of the family. It's her best friend's sisters. They're part of the family. She's asked her so many times for her business, and she has always poo-pooed the idea of home staging. Kind of like what Michelle said, you're not going to necessarily change everyone's mind. That's okay. That is not your client. Move on. She mentions most recently, guess what? That friend did not get her own home to list. She gave it to an agent who gives her business. And even though her friend still says, all homes are going for a lot of money. She says, not true right now. And we're watching this now in a lot of changing markets across the US. She's seeing a lot of listings now do the price cuts. They're not going as quickly as they used to. But it's not, again, about that. They're not all, of course, they're not all going for 100,000 more. And they would maybe if they're professionally staged, but the ones that are just slapped on the market are not. Staging is simple economics. Improve upon a product, clean it up, you're going to get a better price. That's all there is to it. So I love it. And she mentions to move on. So great advice. I want to encourage you, if you are a stager and you're hearing this, these are some quick and easy tips and answers you can give them. But the best advice is move on. Find your perfect agent. Find that agent that understands the value of staging. That's the agent that actually in the buyer's market, when it's tough to be an agent, they're going to be the agent that's getting all the business. So that's the agent you want to work with. Those are your agent partnerships. I've got a lot more to talk about in my training, and I give to you on agent partnerships and also ways that you can create great handouts, flyers, and things that your agents can bring to the listing presentations so that you are the ideal partner, staging partner for them. I will see you in the next video.